What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of Blue Book MKE. Let's level up your business 5-day challenge and making money with Stephen A. Williams on YouTube. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I how I turned a $25 a day ad into $1,495 a day business. This was an additional service that I added to my business, and just starting with $25 a day. Now, it didn't happen overnight, so let's not get with the get rich quick, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. And making money, when you make money and you don't have to do the work anymore, that's where you call like making real money. So there's making money, and then there's making real money, which is money that you make where your money is actually working for you instead of you working for the money. So this is what I did. So I had noticed with one of my businesses that there was a certain issue that those clients were having. We perform a service with that business like that. It's our flagship product that we were offering with those customers, and doing very well, signing up customers every day. But there was a certain issue that kept coming up, and for, every time it came up, I was like, well, there's nothing that we could do. But after hearing it so much, I said, well, let me research on what we could potentially do to help people. Maybe there's a service that can evolve from this. And so I tested it, and we had success, not only with selling the service, and it was on a small level, but the success of the actual service, because it wouldn't matter if we came up with a service and people paid for it. They have to get that end result from the service. So the first thing that we did is I did a test. And on that test, I didn't even run the ad first on the test. What I did is I just ran it up, did an email to my list. So if you've been watching my videos, I tell you that the money is in your list. So I did a test email to my list for that new service. People purchased that new service. So we had buyers. And then I was performing the service. So at this time, I would do it. And I'm gonna show you where I don't do it anymore. But so I would do the service, but for the whole thing to even work, for it to even be beneficial to the buyers, is that we had to have success with the service. And so this is the way that when I'm introducing a new product or a new service into the market, first we got to know that there's a need. And there was a need, because the people, the buyers were like, we have this issue, can you help? So that's number one. So that's number one, is we got to say, so we'll put right here at the top that whatever you have, whatever you're going to bring to market, it must be needed. And so maybe you have a business right now and customers are saying, well, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And maybe some of those you may want to listen to, because it could be another profit center for your business. So there was a need. The clients that we already had, and some of the people who would call, they would express that need. I decided to go ahead and put together a service for it. I tested it with my email list, because I'm always big on generating leads. And with my email list, it is congruent with the type of customers that would need that service. So it wasn't like I was getting people who had weight loss that want to lose weight, and then I was taking them over here to try to buy, a house or something. No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was congruent. So the people who was buying that other service, they would also need, they would be in need of that new service. And that was the reason why we would have calls because they knew what service we provided, and they were just seeing did we have any options to help them because it was in that same industry. So I knew that there was a need. I tested with my email. We did have buyers. I performed the service because I wanted to make sure it was done a certain way, and we waited for the results, and we had excellent results. I'm talking about where people, I'm not going to mention the business here because it's confidential, but people, it was overwhelming success when people had success with this. It was one of those types of wins where it was very emotional, and they were very happy, but they were also very emotional. So what I decided to do is I was like, okay, I can turn this whole thing into another side business within my business. So what I did is I decided to just run a $25 a day ad. And what we would do is we run the ad, and we were just doing Facebook. So we run the ad, and then we have them fill out a form. So we get the lead, name, email, phone number. And because I didn't even have to bring my sales reps into this, I just sent that to my autoresponder. And I just had follow-up emails. And the follow-up email was basically like this: send us your information, we'll review it, and we'll see if we can help you. And if we can help you, we'll charge you for performing that service. Some of the times the service could be a little bit, we had a sliding scale. It starts at $149, and it could even go up, as high as $500 or $1,000. But on the regular level, the service that most people took was the $149.95. That one would sell all day for that service. And so what I did is I said, okay, we got $25 a day ad budget. We're running the leads through here. We're selling, on average about 10 a day. And so what I was like, okay, so if we got 10 a day, we have a nice business. So the next thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to take myself out of here, and I hired a contractor to take care of that service right there for me. So now I've built, and we negotiated an amount that they would take care of the service for me. So now all I have to do is continue with my ads, which is very easy for me to do. Bring in the leads, we review it. Most of the people review it, and I've also made a video where it's even easier because we don't have to call them back. They can just look at the information, but they can call us if they have a few questions. My staff handles that. And then I have a contractor who's hired, where the contractor takes a portion of each sale that we make to perform the work. And so now I've just made a whole nother profit center for my business, where my money is now working for me. So my $25 a day is earning my business roughly anywhere between $1,400 or more. And if I wanted to get more contractors right now, they're getting acclimated. I don't want to put too much on them, but I could probably get this to 10 to 20. Get this to 20 a day or 30 a day. So they would have to hire more contractors, which they stated that they would be able to do. But this seems to be a very good business. Now, everything started. So this is where everything started from. So I want to go through this with you. This is how it started. Well, this is how it works. This is how it works. So this is my formula. This is my formula. It works for everything, no matter what type of business that you're in, is that we're going to run ads, and we want to have winning. You can run ads all day, but if they're not winning ads, it's not going to do anything for you. How do you know that your ad is a winning ad? If you're getting clicks. That's a winning ad. The next thing that you want to judge when you're doing ads is your leads. So you're going to have a lead form, or you're going to have a landing page. I think it's easier for beginners and just easier overall with how busy people are is to have lead forms. This is where you can capture leads on Facebook, you capture leads on TikTok, Google, Instagram, where the potential customer, all they have to do is fill out a form. So the next thing that you want to judge is, from your ads, are you having people become leads? If they are, then you just got an A+ right here. You got an A+ right here. You passed the test. Because now you're off and running. The next thing that you need to do is you need to give those leads information about the product or service that you're offering. And the best way to do that is to have follow-up, email, text, and you can also throw live chat, but you don't, that could be later down the line. But at minimum, you need to have email. You have to have email. And then also you're going to throw in there, depending on what type of business you have, is you're going to do outbound calling for your product or service. Next thing you need to do is you need to have a sales page. Or it could be a consultation page, just depending on what type of business you have. This is where people can see what you had to offer instantly. They can see what you have to offer, or if they don't buy it, then your follow-ups can send them there, your text can send them there, your live chat can help them get there, and your calls from your outbound reps can help them get there. And that's how you'll build a business. So no matter what product or service you have, this is the formula that you want to put in place. And you need to consistently run this formula, because over time, this is what a lot of people miss. Over time, you will start to notice that you will be a professional at writing ads. I've wrote thousands of ads, and I'm so good at ads that I can write one and it can go for a long time. Next thing is that these leads will be your money, because just like I just showed you in that other example, I was able to utilize the same leads that I've already accumulated from ads that I had ran in the past to test a new service that I was thinking about offering, and I had success with that. And I'm still emailing to those leads, but I'm also getting new leads specifically for that service on a daily basis. So I hope that you enjoyed this information. There's links below this video, depending on which platform that you're watching on. It's either above or below this video, where you can, if you want to get a consultation, or if you just want to learn how to generate leads, because leads are the lifeblood of any business. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe to my channel. Please post your questions and comments. Please share this video. This is Stephen A. Williams with Making Money with Stephen A. Williams.